we're here at Devon Truckshow. Everyone is furiously rubbing their meat. Everyone's polishing everything. Everyone's painting everything. I got fucking rat underneath that lorry painting the fucking chassis. What the fuck's going on there? They are serious, mind.
What are you doing under here, Drive?
Bit of touch up, Stano.
I don't get that red paint anywhere near my microphone.
Right, Stano.
So, what are we hoping on? Are we hoping for a win tomorrow?
I think we got it in the bag. Right, to be honest.
Well, with the attention to detail like we're seeing here, I'd like to think that we will.
Well, fingers crossed, Drive.
Got anything to say to your ex-girlfriend?
No, not really. No. Ciao.
And look, we got old West Country Bolt there. He's got a little touch-up stick as well. He's going in his little blues. I reckon we take a wander edge. What do you say?
J R Tetley, tell us a bit about your lorries.
I've got this S-Series 730 Scania. It's my latest edition. I've got an R-Series Scania, which is a 620. And I've got this one here, which is an ERF, which is 22 years old, still working. Done, it's just coming up with 2 million kilometres.
2 million kilometres.
Yeah, and it still goes strong.
Worked every day?
Worked every day. And she's coming up for retirement because it's, she's getting old now. But we do a lot of timber, trees and stuff. So we've got the timber trailers and with the cranes, and we do low loaders and walking floors.
Oh, it's fantastic. Tell us, what's your dream lorry?
My dream lorry, well, that's my dream lorry. I bought that one. If I could have a brand new ERF, I would, but they don't make them anymore. British. But yeah, no, that's my dream lorry. 730 brake horsepower. It's just the absolute bee's knees.
What made you go for the biggest one?
The work we do, we're always heavy, and if you're going to buy one, you've got to buy the top of the range, really.
Absolutely, I totally agree. If you're gonna buy something, you buy the best of the best. How much work went into getting it to where it is?
What, this one here? Yeah. Obviously, you buy it, you put all your bits on, your ball bars, your light bars. It costs a lot of money. It says 150 grand just sat there for that lorry.
150 grand?
With all the bits on it. It's got a PTO system for the crane. That was 15 grand.
Tell us something your mum doesn't know.
My mum doesn't know. My mum knows a lot. My mum doesn't know that, I don't know, like, I like to have a good time when I'm out drinking.
I like that. Yeah, read between the lines on that one.
I always lie to her, say, I only have about 3 or 4 pints.
Thank you for your time, man.
No problem.
I'm here with Tom from Batemans. So, Tom, tell us a bit about the lorries.
Batemans. Well, we do a lot of bedding sand for cows, do a lot of stone for all the locals. Myself, I do all the long distance haulage up north for golf courses, horse arenas, even farms as well.
Even farms. So you do the Ponzi horse shit, and then you come down and tip a load of rubble into farms.
You pretty much summed up my job.
The cow sand man.
That's the one, mate. That's the one.
So, which one's yours?
This one behind me, my LB.
Tell us a little bit about it.
I've had it for a year now since it's new. Love the lorry. Never driven a Renault until I got this, and it drives like a dream. It's a nice big cab, comfortable. Boss has supplied me with all the equipment I need. Couldn't ask for that.
So, what have you got? Have you got anything to say to the Volvo and Scania owners out there?
Buy a Renault.
Oh, big words, big words.
Might have just shot myself in the foot, but yeah, buy a Renault.
I mean, I like it personally. I mean, what? So, tell us something your mum doesn't know.
My mum doesn't know. Oh, now that'd be telling. I can't say anything about that.
Oh, what are you going to say to her ex-girlfriend?
My ex-girlfriend?
Yeah.
Right. I shagged her best friend. Right.
So what's your go-to drink?
I'm a Thatcher's man. Every time. I'm a Thatcher's Haze man.
Somebody has to be, I suppose.
Got to be. Got to be. Piss.
I forgot the next fucking question, Reg.
What does the sash mean to you?
So, what does the sesh mean to you?
The sesh to me is just a good time out with mates. Forget the week at work. Go out, enjoy yourself, and just fuck shit up.
Get fucking laid.
Yes, every fucking time. Just ignore the work and just enjoy the sesh. Every time.
Yeah. No, yeah. Completely agree with that. What's the most mental thing that's happened on a night out?
Most mental thing on a night out? Probably on my man's over his stag do. Went to Torquay on his stag do, and it was who can find the biggest thing to get back into the hotel room. On the way back from being out on the piss, somebody decided to rob one of them signs outside of a shop that swing like one of the newspaper signs. Tried to get it back into the hotel. The man on the door said that ain't coming in. So instead of that, they took the t-shirt off, t-shirt over the top of it, straight through the door. And then when they got into the hotel, what the fuck are we going to do with it now? They ceiling tiles you can pop up, straight up through there in the roof. Still there to this day. Still there to this day. Genuine.
Alright, we got one last question.
Go on. No.
Tell us something your mother doesn't know.
Oh, I don't know if I can. Tell us something your mum doesn't know. My mum knows everything. My mum.
Everything.
Probably the night I may have taken somebody back to the house. Door was locked, but her car was open, so the back seat may have been used. Ah!
So how you getting on?
Living the dream.
One of our longest standing fans, longest standing followers, Liam. So tell us about your fucking lorry.
It's an MAN, 510. It's about 18 months old, and it's red.
Well, I mean, if we take back and have a little look at it. Man Cub. What's Man Cub about then?
I was a driver apprentice about 5 years ago, and one of the drivers said to me one day, "Do you want to take the Man Cub out with me?" And it just stuck ever since.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's how nicknames go, though, isn't it? So, well, we'll start with the guest questions. What's your go-to drink?
I'm a bit of a fussy one when it comes to drinking. I just like me fruity ciders, really.
Rather have a dark fruit than a wife.
I've tried the Four Locos, and they're a different level. Yeah. So
We've been down on the Four Locos with the boys down there, and it's fucking hideous.
yeah, they're lethal.
What does a sesh mean to you?
Get fucked up at the end of the week after our week of work.
Just a mad let your hair down.
Yeah.
Let everything go.
Talk shit and have a laugh, basically.
Yeah, right. What is the most mental thing that's happened to you on a night out?
I don't know, if I'm honest. I mean,
Anything you got to say to your ex-girlfriend?
my ex-girlfriend? Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
The Devon Truckshow. We've got some guest questions for you. I forgot the first one. What's your go-to drink?
Foster's with lime.
Oh, really? What are you on now?
Four Loco.
They are 440 a punch a fucking hand in a fucking can, you know what I'm fucking saying? He's on him, mind. What does the sesh mean to you?
Oh, that's a good question, really, isn't it? I know everyone gets stumped when they get asked this, but I'd have to say it's all about literally just going out with the boys, isn't it? Really. Standing.
Hair down, getting loose,
Getting loose is an understatement, isn't it?
getting lost.
Getting lost is a better statement, I would say. But it all depends on how much you're going to sesh it up. That's what I find. It depends if you're going to pace yourself or if you're just going to go for it, like I have since 7:30 this morning. I don't know if I'll be standing by 10, but I'm
Living a fucking dream in the meantime, like.
pretty much, yeah. Wagon's clean, so the tinnies are out.
What's the most mental thing to happen on a night out?
Fuck. Oh, most mental thing to happen on night out. Numerous threesomes, numerous gangbangs, with mates' misses. That's even weirder. Ran through a cemetery naked. A few times.
A few times.
Yeah. I used to have house parties as a kid growing up, and we literally lived across the road from a cemetery. So if you was the last one standing, like with a tin wise, unfortunately you'd have to run through the cemetery naked. So yeah, I've done that a few times. It weren't the prime of my life, but I've done better.
Got her in the end, like. I got one last question. Tell us something your mother doesn't know.
Probably the threesomes and the gangbangs.
Here we are, Devon, down at Devon Truckshow. Chob's coming in. There's a special guest here. We're down with the Harts boys. Now Harts is a haul here from Cornwall. They got some tidy outfits. They're very nice lorries. They're big in the tipper game. We've got a Harts driver here. Can we have your name, Shag?
Alfie Johns.
Alfie. Let's have a look around the motor, shall us? What do you want to tell us, Alf?
It's basically the old dog of the fleet, if I'm honest. I crash it into walls most weeks and put it in ditches, get it stuck. But she looks after me and I look after her, you know, a bit of polish on the wheels, a bit of polish on the cab, and he looks after me. But yeah, it's a smart old lorry for what it is. Not bad for 8-wheeler work, really.
So what we running? What sort of horsepower have we got?
It's a 450. I think it's a streamlined generation of the G series with a construction bumper on it. But I don't know if I rate the construction bumper, but I get on with it and do my job. There's a couple of bits I want to do to it, but nothing crazy.
I see you got the red lights on the interior and you've clagged the Scania diesel mud flaps on her, and very rightly so. Yeah, you have got a construction bumper because I do see a steel body. Is the majority of your work muck?
Yeah, we do a fair bit of muck away down our way. I mean, down as far as us, there aren't many others who do it, so we get quite a bit of the work. I don't mind it. I'll do it here and there, and I do like a bit of stone on the side. But yeah, it's steady work, easy work, easier than pallet work, which I was on before. But yeah, it's nice to do it in a tidy lorry. There's enough room in there if you want to do a couple nights out, and yeah, it's nice to run around in.
Yeah, I drive a Scania myself. I haven't quite got the 450 horses. I've only got 410, but I run the G cab myself. I work for, obviously, you know what I work for, people. How you go on? So, Alfie, could you tell us something your mum don't know?
Sorry, what?
Can you tell us something your mum don't know?
To be honest, I probably can.
All right, that's fair enough. Cream or jam first?
Jam.
And the one Cornish word you know?
Coffin.
And what does coffin mean?
As far as I know, it means pasty.
And that's Alfie from Cornwall, and he's bound to know what a fucking pasty is.
Everyone, this is Luke. Doghouse, this is Shag. You're going live, Shag. How's the weekend going so far?
Mint, love it.
Tell us something you wouldn't tell your mum.
Fuck knows.
I fucked a blackbird once. What about you? I also spewed up on her.
Fuck knows.
Okay. What would be your choice of drink tonight, chap?
Cider, all the way.
Are you going to shit yourself tonight?
No.
Okay. Right, anyway, that's Lukey Adams here, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, roger that. Have a good night, mate.
And you.
Don't shit yourself.